What's up, guys? We have a really rare Kershaw Ram you're looking at right now. This is a Grant and Gavin Hawk design Kershaw Ram. See how fast that came out? It's the red aluminum with the G10 inserts on both sides. Made in May '09. Made in the USA. Back when Kershaw made really cool folders. This is just an awesome knife that I had to show off. It's, like I said, designed by Grant and Gavin Hawk. And it's actually very similar to their custom. I mean, it is. Kershaw did a really good job on this Ram. They Grant and Gavin Hawk must have, I don't know, they worked together and made this very similar. They did a good job. You know, a lot of knives that try to, they're being a budget price point, don't always match up to the customs very well or the Mintex. But this does a really good job. If you pull up pictures, maybe I'll throw in some pictures right now of the actual custom. First thing I noticed when I got it, my thumb was right here on the button, and you can stop it from deploying like that sometimes, maybe not all the time. Yeah, you have to make sure your thumb's off that button, and that is kind of Grant and Gavin Hawk's, what's the right word for it? Just kind of their specialty is cool locking mechanisms. And really, knives that you can open up easy and close very easy. And that's something that's pretty cool. You look at a lot of their knives, and they're all very innovative with their locking mechanisms. Really nice blade shape on this guy. I dig it. You know, the Ram is very sought after Kershaw for collectors because it's been discontinued for a long time. I picked it up for a really good deal, but like I said, I gotta ship it out to my buddy today, so I thought I'd do a video on it before it goes by. Just a cool piece. I wanted one for years, and then once I got it, I just, I didn't think I needed it as bad. And sometimes that happens. It doesn't mean the knife isn't cool or anything. It's a very cool piece, and I still dig it a lot. It's absolutely perfect. It's amazing to me how Kershaw made knives of this quality. Every single thing on this is perfect. You can actually use those dimples right there on the blade to open it up. Flies out of the handle. The tension that the knife is under from that locking mechanism makes for an awesome detent. It's very smooth and just flies out. Very nice. I think that red with the black G10 inserts, it's just really cool. The guy I bought it from, you can see he put these 3 screws right here on this side of the pocket clip area. So just overall, I think it even looks better. Because the pocket clip is reversible. I'm guessing they're using a 14C28N steel or something similar. That's typically what Kershaw would use on their higher end American made blades. It's nice. It's got this finger choil up here. You can just keep it back here or move up. If you keep it back, it does get a little short. And I don't have very big hands. It just gets a little short, but you can choke up if you want to. It's nice. I dig it, and I actually have a Mud Grant and Gavin Hawk Mud Mid-Tech deployment fail. You can see how they're kind of similar with the locks right there. And that's about it. Very awesome folders, though. And I will have to do a video on this one now because this is not a cheap piece. And it's in a whole nother class compared to the Kershaw. I gotta show them together side by side because I do dig these Grant and Gavin Hawk knives. The Mud's a keeper. This one, I thought would be a keeper, but gotta send it on to somebody else that really digs it. It's very lightweight. It's quite a bit lighter than the Mud. I would assume it's no more than 3.5 ounces. If that, honestly, 3 ounces. Interesting. I just realized how the G10 is actually longer on the left side than the right side because it goes on that pivot right there. I never noticed that. And it stops on this side. See how it's cut out right there? Just cool little touches. Very nice. It's crazy to think these were going for $30 back in the day. And I have no clue why Kershaw discontinued this. This is one of the coolest knives they ever made. If they brought this back, they would sell like hotcakes. They would make so much money. I don't know why they don't do it. Just really re-release these kinds of knives in a bunch of different colors and stuff. That would be so amazing. But they're stuck on the cryo and a bunch of Chinese knives. I could rant for that all day long. ZT, their higher end brand, at least is doing cool stuff, but still, this is ridiculous. Now they could let stuff like this go. Um, and they were selling these for $30 8 years ago, and now they're selling for $200 plus on eBay. Just goes to show you how much people want them. Just a sweet piece overall. Very thin behind the edge. Kershaw does a good job on that with their American-made folders. Insanely thin. That would be an excellent cutter. Good sharpening job. This thing has never been used. Kershaw always does a good sharpening job. I mean, you have to consider this was a $35, $45, $50 knife back in the day. So, nowadays, if you're looking, is it worth $200? Well, that's up to personal opinion. But, would I have paid 85 for this back in the day? Yes. I would pay $85 for a knife like this all day long. So, just sad to see Kershaw not make stuff like this anymore. Take it easy, guys.